And we're back here live in Toronto. Welcome back. We've got our results from match number 1 where Final Boss beat Time to Prove pretty easily, I'll say, 3-0. And right now, Puckett is down with the winner of Final Boss, Ogre 2.
Thanks, Farouk. That's right. I'm sitting down here with Ogre 2 and Neighbor from Final Boss. Now, guys, you just 3-0'd Time to Prove here. It's winner's bracket round 2. Up next, you're probably playing against Classic. But, Tom, you guys were off to a shaky start on Onslaught. What was going on?
We're still warming up. We're making way too many mistakes right now, and we feel like we can play a lot better.
Alrighty, but Neighbor, at the end of that series, you started to heat things up. Ogre 2 got an overkill to kick it off in the first game, but at the third game, you in positive 16 with 3 assassinations on snipers. What was going on pit?
Just playing my game. We worked hard for the last 2 weeks, land at the Ogre's house, and we had some rough starts, like the Onslaught flag, but I think we're pulling it together, so it'll be good.
All right, well, you guys are definitely looking strong towards the end. Now, Tom, let me ask you this question. How does it feel to be playing in your first tournament with your new teammate?
It feels great. It's a big refreshment. Like Mason said, we worked really hard before the tournament, so, we're still getting things down. It feels like a lot of things it feels like we have down, but then we don't do them sometimes, and I don't know, it's just, we're still warming up. It feels like we really need to kick it into next gear against Classic, I think.
Alrighty, well, you guys are definitely starting to look good. Now you have a big challenge in front of you going into winner's bracket round 3. Best of luck to you guys in the rest of the tournament. But right now, we're going back upstairs to talk with Farouk.
Man, those two guys look like they mean business. They talk about how much they've practiced and how much they worked on their stuff. But what I want to know is, they said they got off to a rough start. Do you agree with them, Nexi?
They did get off to a rough start, and I said it in the beginning of the show. These guys have only been practicing for a few weeks. Neighbor just joined the team. So the more they play, the more the chemistry is going to bond, and the better they're going to play.
Now, Ogre 2, Tom, Neighbor, Mason, they're down there. They seem very cool, very calm, very collected. But more importantly, they look very determined, and they look like they're all about business.
It looked like they pulled out all the stops. Neighbor, he's on fire. As long as you're following around Neighbor during this tournament, just follow Neighbor, and you guys aren't going to have any problems.
So there we go. We're going to sit there and follow Neighbor. We're going to gear up and get ready here for match number 2.